CGOD YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I've never really dabbled into car audio too much, but we are going to be putting another setup into the Lincoln. So the old setup, go ahead and run it up for you guys, used to be a Sony 1000 watt amp, like a 2-channel John or whatever, and I was running it at like 2 ohms, I believe, on a Rockford T1 12-inch. That was a 4 ohm sub. So what we have here today is this American Bass John, and as you can see, we're going to be unboxing it. I have yet to open it, but it is the new style XFL 12-inch 2 ohm sub. So pretty much I picked up another amp, right? And it's a Skar 1200-1 amp, which is this box here. And as you could see, it is 1 ohm stable. So we are going to be running it at 1 ohm, that 1200 watts RMS, okay? So I believe this sub is rated for like 2000 watts or something. So hopefully we're not going to be pushing it too much. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So here we got this American Bass sticker. And it was packaged quite well. As you could see, it was in one box, another box, and the sub itself is in a whole nother box. So here I have the sticker. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll let you guys could pause the video or whatever if you guys want to look more into the technical data. But there she is, my boys. So it looks like it is also packaged very well. This is quite a big John, so probably gonna set you guys down and pull this out. Go ahead and unwrap her a little bit. And there she is. Alright guys, so here's the first look at it. It is definitely a big Johnny. As you could see, like size wise, pretty fucking huge, you know. And it does not have terminals. It does have straight wire connections that are straight on the coils. Maybe. There we have it. So yeah, they're straight wires on both sides. So that's kind of cool, I guess. It looks very durable, I'll tell you that. The stitching on the cone and everything is real nice, as you can see. Real nice work. American Bass. And yeah, she's a real stiff Johnny. As you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but very minimal flex you're putting into that one. But yeah, we got the wired terminals on both sides of it. And I believe this is like a 220 ounce magnet or something like that. I honestly don't know. But I think what we are going to do is I am going to go ahead and take it out into the sun for you guys. And we'll get like some fancy looking shots of it. So it is a little windy, so there's probably not going to be any audio on this. I'm just going to do kind of like a cinematic shot of it or whatever. So I'll bring you guys back to that. Alright guys, so there you have it. It's a very beautiful sub, very powerful, should put in a lot of work on this here Lincoln. So now I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison with the dual voice coil 4 ohm Rockford Fosgate T1 power sub that I was running, okay? So here's the Rockford, and here's the old American Bass. So side by side, as you can see, American Bass is a little bigger. It's quite a bit bigger actually. Magnet size is kind of hard to gauge, simply because this one has like a crazy looking basket and this one just has big ass magnet on the bottom. But as you can see, this John had these type of terminals, whereas the American Bass is running direct wire 8 gauge setup. So these are wired directly to the coils, and as you can see, the wire ends are like I'm not for sure, like they're like dipped in some type of material or something, but very nice, very good quality. I do have one thing to say though. For them to be called American Bass, they should not be made in China, but I don't really care, you know, as long as I don't get the coronavirus from it, I don't really give a damn. So yeah, we'll do another little test here. So this one here, we'll test it from like right here. Look at all the flex we got in this one. And that's like minimal power, minimal effort being put into it. And this John here, I cannot move it like for shit. Like, and that was more force applied to that one than this one. I mean, granted, this one is very old, so obviously it's been broken in. This one's brand new. But without further ado, I think I'm going to go ahead and start throwing it in the car. That way I can start breaking it in. I'm probably going to break it in for at least a week or so before I really start throwing max power at it and stuff. So I'll show you guys the trunk setup and how I'm going to do all that, and we'll do it right now. Alright guys, so we got the setup all plumbed in. I got it screwed into the box. The box is out of the car. It's wired to the amp already. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that. Here we got our Skar 1200 watt amp. And I seen this thing on YouTube. They put it on an amp dyno, and it actually produces about 1400 watts RMS at peak, you know. And this is what our sub looks like. All plumbed in. So as you can see, this John is rated for 1500 watts RMS. So considering that my amp will only produce 1400, this should be no problem for this old John. So it should be able to handle it well. Should be a good combo. I do have it wired up already. This is the box out of the car. I do have 2 more of these brackets. They're just little L brackets that I have. And I drilled a hole in the floor and I bolted it into the floor, so that kind of helps. But I did take them off the sides just to be able to remove it from the car, because I hadn't put this one in yet. But yeah, here's what it looks like. And like I said, it does come with these wires already like plumbed, but I did have to extend them to make them work. This one worked, so that one's already in there. But yeah, I did extend them. And that's what the whole setup looks like. So go ahead and show you guys the trunk. And for those of you who don't know or who are new to the channel, I'm running 0 gauge wire from the battery over to a distribution block, and then I have 4 gauge power, 4 gauge ground, and I'm running 8 gauge speaker wire. And for those of you who care, the compressors are also running 8 gauge power and ground wires. So yeah, there's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring the sub, put it in, get it wired, and then I'll bring you guys back so you guys can see what the final assembly looks like. So yeah, woohoo! Alright guys, so we got our trunk setup completed. As you can see, the box is secured in there. Sub is secured. We got these little L brackets, and there's another one on this side. But we do have a spare tire. We got the Skar Johnny. We got the American Bass Johnny. Only thing left to do is power her on and let her eat for about a week or so before we hit her with the full power, like I said. I am doing some work to the air suspension, however, so that's why we ain't got no pressure. But we'll move on to that right now as we go inside to listen to it or whatever. But yeah, this is what the trunk setup is looking like. I did add these zip ties here just so that the wires aren't all clusterfucked all around there. But yeah, so that's what she looks like. She should hang. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on into the inside. And I actually do kind of want to make like a port or something. I wonder how possible that would be, but just something so I can get airflow into the inside, like maybe on this little wall or something. Just make like a little like 2 or 3 inch port, because right now it just like damn near blows the 6x9s out of the back deck. So yeah, trying to make a port or something, we don't know yet. But yeah, this will be it. From here we're gonna go ahead and take it into the inside. That way we can see what we're working with. Oh, there you have it. Oh, baby. Alright guys, so that's the sub. So far, first impressions, I have the amp turned all the way down, I got the bass turned all the way down on the head unit. I'm running it about half volume only, so I mean that's small flex that you were seeing there. I'm loving it. This motherfucker is beating, yo. And I do have, god damn it, shut up. I do also have the sub, or the box actually. It's mounted, and it's mounted with those little L brackets. Like I said, there's 2 wood screws through the box and a single 1/4-inch bolt on both sides and in the front, as you've seen. So I mean, the lows and everything should really rock the car, especially once I'm able to turn it up. I'm gonna run it at this settings and half volume only for about a week, and that should, you know, like loosen up the cone or whatever. I don't really know, but I need to break it in. This is my first brand new sub, you know, so I mean, just making sure everything is good to go before I start hitting it with some more power. Yeah, it's a banger. It's really beating up the block, you know, and I mean, I'm barely getting started. And like I said, the box is like 3 cubic foot, so I mean, it's definitely got the airspace it needs for sure. I think it's rated for like 2.5 is what it wants. But yeah, so yeah, and like I said, the amp is hitting max peak power at 14 volts with the car running, all that good stuff, like 1400 watts. And the sub is rated for 1500 watts with like a 3000 watt peak. So I mean, I don't think we'll ever hit that. So we should be good to go on this amp. Hopefully the amp never gets hot. The sub should never get hot. I mean, everything should be gas. It should be good to go. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. If you guys want me to make another video showing how she's beaten up once I get it all broken in and everything like that after about a week or so, leave a comment down below. If you want to see more content like this, because I mean, I'm not really like a sub guy or whatever, you know, I'm not an audiophile, or I guess that's what they call them. But we can do whatever, I'm telling you. This is like my first brand new sub that I've ever bought in my life. So yeah, I'm just going at it, and we should be running it at 1 ohm now, the full 1200 watts. So yeah, leave a comment down below, leave a like on this video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can get notified on all the videos that I upload, everything that we're doing, to the Lincoln, the bagged red truck, the shit truck, even my ladies truck back there, you know. Let me know, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is CGOD checking out. Deuces.